camera and could you know be so without the permission of the person? Are we stupid in this country or what? Kwasiasema in Kofoye in the name of political parties as Sabi. Yen had the mind to say this is stupidity. Na Sabi here for and Kwasiasem swa from vigilante Delta Force will say a hifo besi na Kwasiaba kwa say what's right by Ralph. What should remember when Jimmy Power Ghana say Ralph?
What is very important is that irrespective of the level of provocation at any health facility in this country, it does not warrant any physical attack or assault on any health professionals.
Hello, hi, Xposed GH. The name is Bambros. Baby, I will be having check a na mao. We say yes, sister, when you're in Jata. Na oswa onka bonyin de obekawo kwasiasema in Kofoye in the name of political parties as Sabi yen the mind to say this is stupidity. Na Sabi here for and kwasiasem so from vigilante Delta Force will say a hifo besi na kwasiaba ko say what's right by Ralph. What should remember when Jimmy Power Ghana say Ralph? Because only me be sometimes no was am here the bad the way obey no obi ehun so we Jimmy. This guy is looking for attention. Attention, I mean, baby, on the call. Now, I'm urging the national security to take action on this guy. 1979, Osha sources say, "What? They say I don't start you. Kwasi asem say I don't start here. And the new baby na don't do that. Ya question video be a course or Ranger Sabi. One for the regard and my patience or more Sabi. Need you one farm or
Good morning, fellow Ghanaians, and good morning to the Minister of Health, Mr. Akando. Actions needs to be taken at the Rage Hospital against majority of the nurses that were on duty yesterday evening, especially with this lady you are seeing in the camera. That this lady find a problem with we filming whatever that was happening there, the medical negligence and unconcerned attitude that was exhibited against taxpayers, citizens that have been rushed to the hospital in an emergency, and to the point that they got so furious and asked me to sit there and whatever I think I can do, I should do it, just because they had asked me to go and buy cotton or gauze or whatever they call it, and I had asked them that madam, a whole Rich hospital into muni gauze and cotton or anoma muni besham tisa and also make me cotton. And one of the nurses that was there at that moment had raised a statement that triggered my anger. That madam boss untumi mana ma me de do aha e Ghana why unkoto atena ho ye de me maka che we ye ni bi wo ha nti wo bekwa akoto akoda kotobla unkoto mba atena ho umpeyimfo ni wie musika no wo na wo betumi akoka che nti koda akoka che omo ye de ma na me de de mu ye so wa anom, right? And this triggered my anger, and I asked them, this is foolish, irresponsible and a reckless statement to be made. Yes, we all know we have the system failure. We all know there is corruption. But then you can't tell me a facility like Rage Hospital is not having gauze or cotton, and that when a patient or a casualty should ask that, must I use my money to go and buy this? And you tell him that won't pay you for now. I hire Ghana. Something needs to be done. People need to be punished for their irresponsible statements. Yes, it is true that we have a problem. There is corruption everywhere. Even the nurses there, majority of them are so corrupt. And actions needs to be taken. This particular lady came in, insulted me just in the name of me filming whatever incident that happened there. And that went extent, even hitting me. And I told him, and only the people there can attest to the kind of statements and comments she made. And this is not supposed to come from any professional health provider in any advanced and civilized country where people's rights are being respected, when patients' rights are being respected, where people's lives are being respected. And they do this because they know that there are no consequences to this. They do this because there are no punishments, law enforcement that would make sure that, yes, nurses are supposed to be protected. Their rights are supposed to be protected. But in the cases where
when the system is working, we don't need a fool like Ralph to come and tell us what to do. That's what I want people to know. Share, Mami can show baby. Ebi wo kra no be akọ hospital no person obi kra hu se or hospital wo. So what in America I say? Yemfa camera enkodwiro obi so without the permission of the person. Are we stupid in this country or what? Are we saying, sir, when there is one government in power now, people will go rampage and be doing stupid things in the name of what? Politics? Are we mad? We are acting like mad people with no sense. Because ya wonyansa and kayenti me security ni kwa hospital. Come on, man, Ralph to enter and do those stupid things that he was doing. I heard the police came, but he said police for a political police. Omoba, and the ruling government, they will sit and look at you. And your position there, they will grab you. What kind of country are we running? President Mahama, me pacho, I remember now who can and you know who you. Reset now who can Jimmy for say, I'm gonna say you reset your because nobody has the right to take the law in his or hands. It's not right. I don't care whether it belongs to MPP or NDC. This is a country governed by laws. If you have griefs, you have appropriate courts to channel your griefs to. We've all been victim one or twice at the hospital, but it does not give me the right. Some for camera, now they shame confirming in the name of what? Claiming attention. That guy is a madman. Namunim tia obo damoba namunim. Because the attitude, the demeanor, and the war yana assess or seeking attention. Besides, say attention for what? The Ghana Security Services, you have to be up and doing because or seeking attention or motive. What is the motive? Also call or to be the tax. Echo. But the young guys come uncle distracted the day-to-day way there. Mami can be vincho. And you're rich. When they try to what airport na say ya? What airport na person to car? Yes, mobile money does not exist there. So go and bring cash and pay. Airports. The whole system needs to be looked at, but we don't need lawlessness to synthesize. We know more encourage lawlessness. You have no sense. Because more nyansa people say it is time to make Ghana work again. It's based on laws. Yes, it's said so that whoever is in power, Ghana will work. It does not mean say John Mahama ba na be okay or if you are, that's not the country that we want. America runs whoever is in charge because the institutions work. Anything America say, some of the powers of the presidency, here at John Mahama, that's what we are waiting for you. Take some of the powers of the presidency out and give it to what? The constitution. You na health minister call Akando. You go to your kind.
What is very important is that irrespective of the level of provocation at any health facility in this country, it does not warrant any physical attack or assault on any health professionals. I do not think that our health professionals deserve this kind of treatment. It does not necessarily mean that the allegation of delay in attending to them is true or false.
He asked the police to investigate the incident and arrest all suspects linked to the attack.
And let me also make the point that we will investigate the alleged delay in the healthcare or in the treatment of those who were involved in the accident. This has also brought to fore about the security of the health personnel, especially at Rich Hospital. And I have instructed that must continue and we must put measures in place to prevent the reoccurrence of this particular incident. The law must take its own course. So the issue must be investigated and the law must take its own course. That's what.
You see, it's a shame. This is a shame. It's a shame. Because what may be, even if what he's saying is right, why is that guy still working? That guy needs to be chained behind bars. I'm telling you. Yeah, money too much leverage. As if he's a mad person, a lunatic roaming around, disturbing the peace of the country. Yeah, or quantitative posters. Now more budget for NDC for someone. Make a chance. You see, don't be NDC, don't be MPP, be a Ghanaian. And being a Ghanaian does not mean go about parading lawlessness. That's not what we need in this country. We need people with sense, brains, not giddy. It hasn't changed anything. What to change, what has happened at Rate and other places is when the laws are working. when people will be hired based on competence, not on political affiliations. If it's political affiliations, because CEO no or appointed by the government. So we need to change the laws so that the CEO is a competent person who hires and fires. So that when people are working there, they have sense. That is what you should be fighting for. But not going about displaying machoism. We don't need that. Shame on you, Ralph. Nipa way and oko broke. Your friend say rich. No yet we no. Or yet demonstration no. You do oka chance nipa wu na ye de kwasia we na so yesa no. Samuel Fia. E Ralph we ya. Oko broke rich. You be say nipa wu na ye de. This is the same person and or calling for accountability. What are the double standards? So maybe say, what is the motive of this stupid man that people are condoning and hailing? And then Rodney for a cheer, I'll say, yeah. What's the best for him? I'll be whom I suppose you have subscribe, share. Really to my last, I can